The year was 2012. I was still watching anime on YouTube. Somehow, I got to watch all of SAO in great quality. I couldn't stop after that. I couldn't. I wanted another anime that gave me the exact same feeling and excitement as Sword Art. Did you watch Sword Art? If you didn't, what anime made you go, "Oh, I'm hooked"? Why does the episode start out like this? With my rewatch, I've completely forgot that Gleam Eyes shows up in the first minute of the episode. He looks intense, but it kinda ends in a comedic way before the opening starts. Like this is the boss, and they ran out just to pretty much kind of avoid people's avoid expectations. Avoid the expectations that they're gonna battle him. And it kind of worked for me. I thought like, oh, they're running away. They're not gonna come back. They're not gonna solo this. Yeah, no, there's no way they would solo this guy. Then there's Asuna, who was hinting at Kirito's dual wielding literally from the start. And I'm here like, yeah, you're right. It is strange that he has another sword. But that thought didn't last long, because they moved on. But my interest was there. It was there. Asuna should have kept digging. Kinda like how she ran into the boss room without a plan. Why, Asuna? Why? This boss is taking out a whole squad. At least have some way to counter him. But I gotta tell you, the scream she gave out was intense. I was like, oh my god, she is ready. She is ready to sacrifice herself for these people. These people who just went in there to try to take on the boss by themselves, who are getting taken out easily. Of course, Kirito, no hesitation at all, went in. Then, my boy Klein. He's a ride or die friend. Literally, he said, oh, I guess we're doing this. I guess we're doing this. And he ran straight in after them. No hesitation. Respect or respect. The music still gives me chills. It shows Gleam Eyes' power. But you know what added to that? The blue flame. I like the color blue. But this surrounding the whole area and then Gleam Eyes himself being blue, it was great. Probably one of the best rooms in SAO. I love this place. No one else loved that place, but I love that place. By the way, this deflection was sick. He barely managed to save Asuna. You cannot tell me this wasn't amazing when you first saw it. That's when they started to go blow for blow. Kirito was on the defense. His health was literally going down just by blocking. Like, what can he really do against someone with a sword as big as Cloud? Not to mention the sound effect. The sound effect. Like, take a listen, take a listen. This anime had some of the best sound effects ever, and you cannot tell me otherwise. I don't know what the director was on, I don't know who the sound person was, but he blew it out of the water. He blew it out of the water. It literally feels so nostalgic just hearing the sounds again. And I love it. I love hearing these sounds. They're so satisfying somehow. Another anime that I would recommend that has great sound is actually Fire Force. When it comes to the fire, it goes hard. It goes hard. And if there's another anime that you know also has a great sound effect, leave it in the comments below. Or just tell me like why it has a great sound effect. Of course, we can't forget when he says, give me 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds for a what? I'm like, let's go, let's go. They're not gonna last against Gleam Eyes. He pulled out a second sword. This was one of my first anime, so I've never seen anything like this before. Now he was stopping his attacks with just the two swords and was able to actually stand back and fight back. They were pretty much on equal footing somehow. And I didn't care. I was hyped. I was going crazy. This was one of my hypest moments in anime. And I loved it. I loved it. Because they were going head on, slash, slash, slash. And my eyes were just glued in. Kirito just kept saying, faster, faster, faster. And I was like, yes, please. Let's go, faster. Let's go. Because at this point, he was just soloing the boss by himself. No one was helping him. It wasn't even showing any of their health. Like, who's winning? Who's losing? All I'm like focused on are the attacks. The silhouette frame is everything. It's so impactful with what just happened as we finally see Gleam Eyes disappear. The particles are so beautiful in this scene. It's like, I don't know. Something about it just made them stand out so much. And then we're hit with the Kirito is living on a sliver of HP. This man, if he made any wrong move, he was gone. And that's where my obsession spawned from. Mostly from dual wielding. I wanted to see, can any other anime character fight like this? Have a second sword? I searched far and wide for anything that would give me two swords, this exact feeling. Even though I never really found anything back then, anime already had its hook on me. It had me hook, line, and sinker. It was giving me stories that I couldn't stop watching. Feeling emotions I didn't know I wanted to feel, and I didn't know I could feel. If it's a great story, I'm gonna binge it. If it has 12 episodes and it's complete, it's gone in one day. 24, it's gone in one day as well. I'm not gonna lie. I have a problem. But what about you? What anime did you watch that made you realize, oh, I can't stop. By the way, you guys also have a binging addiction, right? I'm not the only one with that, right? I don't have a problem. Nah, I don't have a problem.